Concentration. Something I told you, I think, in the last prayer meeting on Friday. There are so many quotes on concentration, Swamiji's ideas on concentration here. Today we shall take up the first quote in that, page number 35. The world is ready to give up its secrets if we only know, how to give it the necessary blow. The strength and force of the blow come through concentration. There is no limit to the power of the human mind. The more concentrated it is, the more power is brought to bear on one point. That is the secret. There are other quotes like, to me, the very essence of education is concentration of mind, not the collection of facts. Next page. Concentration is the essence of all knowledge. Nothing can be done without it. 90% of thought force is wasted by the ordinary human being, and therefore he is constantly committing blunders. The trained man or mind never makes a mistake. So concentration is the secret of education, Swami says. So all the great inventions, all the great discoveries that we have made, everything was possible only because of the concentration. The difference between, Swamiji would say, between animal and human being, and the difference between human being and human being is only in the degree of concentration. If animals had more concentration than we have, animals would have dominated us. We are able to dominate the animal world. We are able to invent things. We are able to invent machines which animals cannot do. That's because of the higher power of concentration that we have. And again, not everybody in the human beings becomes a great genius. Not every human being becomes that successful. If you just see, even in technological field, the people who have created something in great software and all, they had a higher degree of concentration. It is their concentration that helped them to create that what they have created. Today we are talking about innovation. Innovation will happen only when you have focus. See, all the secrets get revealed in your mind. Newton discovered gravitational law. How did he discover? Just apple fell and he just pondered on it. Not that apple did not fall before, and not that actually apple is not falling now. What happened? Because he had that focus, he had that concentration, he was observing nature keenly. When he was observing nature keenly, just he happened to see the apple dropped and then it made some thud sound. Just question arose in his mind. Why things only fall? Why they don't fly into the sky? What makes them actually fall down? And then they went on. And then gravitational law is used in so many ways today, right? So the thing is, he had that keen sense of observation. He was observing things around. Today, particularly we people who are living in cities, we don't care to observe. We are just lost in our own thoughts, lost in our own, virtual world today. Rather, we have one more world, not this world that God created. God has created a phenomenal world. We are not observing it. We have created another thing, our inventions, our cell phones, our gadgets. We are so focused on this. Fine. You know the story of Ekalavya, right? I will cut the story short because I don't have time. The story of Ekalavya you already know. Okay, Ekalavya goes to, because he had, as a boy, he had desire to learn archery. విలువిద్య నేర్చుకోవాలని చాలా కోరిక ఉండేది. So he goes to Dronacharya and asks, "Can you please teach me archery?" Dronacharya says, "I cannot teach along with this, Kshatriya boys, Pandavas and the Kauravas." He was already engaged, to them, to teach them. Duryodhana employed him rather, Dhritarashtra, sorry. So he said, "I cannot teach you along with this, princess." So Ekalavya was disappointed. Then he goes back to his forest residence, and there actually he erects the image of Drona. Dronani vigrahan akkada pettukoni inka sadhana cheyadam modalu pedtadu. Every day what he would do, morning he would get up and then he would fall prostrate before Drona's image. పొద్దున్న లేచి ఒక సాష్టాంగ నమస్కారం చేశారు గురువు గారికి. గురువు గారు లేరు అక్కడ, ఓన్లీ ఆయన విగ్రహం ఉంది, ఇమేజ్. He would practice like that every day. He only is teaching me. So ultimately he learned archery in such a way that he became the greatest archer in the world. You know the story, Pandavas goes to forest one day and hunting expedition. ఒకరోజు వాళ్ళు వేటాడటానికి అడవులకు వెళ్తారు పాండవులు. Their dog, Pandava's dog, starts barking from a distance. So Ekalavya was at a distance. Ekalavya did not see the dog also did not see Ekalavya. Dogs have a very powerful olfactory sense. Okay, they sense, they smell the animal or person or being other side of the bush, though they don't see clearly. And the dog started barking because there was a stranger there. The Ekalavya was there because, of course, is their residence, the forest. So Ekalavya found, the dogs barking a kind of nuisance. Then he used his Shabdavedi Vidya and shot arrows. 6 arrows he shot. And because just by hearing the sound, from which direction the sound is coming. And in that direction, he shot the arrow, and the arrow did not miss its target because the sound was coming from the mouth of the barking dog, and the dog could not bark anymore because the arrow straight went into the mouth of the dog. And the Pandavas come, and the dog goes back to the Pandavas, and then they see that who had done this. Then Arjuna comes to Ekalavya, and who taught you archery? Ekalavya says, there is a image he shows, Dronacharya taught me. Dronacharya did not teach him physically, right? But he learned more than Arjuna. Because Drona promised Arjuna that I would make you the best of the archer in the world, but now Arjuna feels sad that here is an archer who is greater than me, he who excels me. And of course, ultimately, you know the story. Dronacharya comes to Ekalavya and asks him, if I am your guru, can you give me Guru Dakshina? Ekalavya says, yes, you have taught me. So you give me Guru Dakshina. Then what he asks this thumbnail. Because he wanted to see that Arjuna is the best archer, but here is one man who excels it. He doesn't want Ekalavya to practice archery, basically. That's why Ekalavya had become hero, not because of archery, because of his surrender to Guru. The thing is, what happened there, though Dronacharya did not teach him directly, Ekalavya through surrender, Vidya Dadati Vinayam, last time I told. It's the ego which disturbs our concentration. Once you become humble, once you become free from ego, you will have a higher degree of concentration. There's been ancient Gurukulas through Guru Shushrusha, through service to Guru, they will help the child to get rid of that ego. And you know, in the Bible there is a statement, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Same like Vidya Dadati Vinayam. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Those who are humble, those who have this Vinaya, they will acquire the whole world. They will conquer the whole world. So in Islam also they keep saying, Inshallah, Inshallah. That means God willing, God willing, God willing. Not my ego, not my will, it's God's will that prevails. It is there in every culture, it is there in every religion. But only thing is we don't understand these principles and we don't care to practice. So as an educated person, you all should have this sattvic ego, not I, but it's God who is working through me. When you have this kind of understanding, okay, that's called mature ego according to Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. When you have this, it will not disturb your concentration, it will enhance your concentration. You will be able to acquire skills quickly. So this much for today. Today there will be a bell at 9 o'clock. Our Adhyaksha Maharaj Swami Bodhamayananji wants to tell something about human excellence because he is also the director of human excellence and wants to interact with you for 15 minutes. So at 9 o'clock actually the bell will be given. You please kindly come and assemble in the auditorium. Our Adhyaksha Maharaj Swami Bodhamayananji will speak a few words to you. Okay? Thank you. Have a nice day.